Well, hello. This is Sahara. I have been fortunate enough to run across some old volumes of the East-West magazine, articles written by Yogananda in the 1920s and 30s. From there he went on to write his famous book, Autobiography of a Yogi. And if you have not read that, please do. There is a marvelous adventure waiting for you of another world and another place. Things that weave intricately to our current 21st century life. Yogananda could see the future. So, he wrote an article, and I'll read it to you. He titled it, The Relation Between the Physical Senses and the Astral Senses. The thing is, if you are out of your body for whatever reason, if it's a near-death experience or dream or any other phenomena of the awareness, you start to understand that there's a difference between your physical senses and your astral senses. And there our tale begins. He writes, the physical body has no sensory powers, only sensory organs. Perceptions have their basis in the astral body. The physical sensory organs are merely instruments of the subtle astral sensory perceptions. Only the mode of expression is dependent upon the physical instruments of sense. Even though the physical sense telephones of the eyes and ears may be damaged or dead, the power of sight and hearing remain in the astral body. The physical eyes may be blind, but the astral body can still see. So think about that in your dreams. If you can't walk well, in your dreams you can. So our astral body remains intact no matter what happens to the physical body. And he goes on to write wonderful things about the astral world. He writes, the phenomena of dreams are proof that the astral nature of sensory perceptions and provide a clue into the nature of the astral world. A blind person may see in a dream using astral powers of sight. It is the same with hearing and other senses. In his nightly dreams, man freely employs all the senses and powers of action of his astral body. Everything one can do in the physical body and much more can be performed in the dream world by the power of mind and acting through the 5 powers of knowledge. The 5 powers of action and the 5 powers of life force. By practicing the techniques of Kriya Yoga and the self-realization fellowships lessons, you can gradually become more aware of the astral and causal dimensions of your being, thereby greatly increasing your vitality and powers of perception, your freedom from physical limitations, and your consciousness of immortality even while living on this earth. So to be conscious of your immortality and continuum of life is a blessing and a reward of spiritual advancement. In the next reading, he'll be writing about the astral world perceived after death. And thank you for listening.